Hey guys, this is where that house fire happened 21 years ago. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald launched an investigation into her office concerned a former staffer crossed ethical lines, trying that case in which 5 children died. Juwan Deering was convicted of arson and 5 counts of felony murder for that fire in April of 2000. He's been in prison for 14 years on a life sentence. McDonald says he may have been denied a fair trial because prosecutors failed to make known they dropped charges and reduced sentences for jailhouse informants in exchange for their testimony against Deering. The prosecution's case hinged in large part on their word.
Multiple prosecutors declined to charge this case because the evidence against Mr. Deering is very weak.
Imran Syed is from the U of M Innocence Clinic, which began looking into Deering's case in 2009. McDonald, who took office in January, reviewed the case at their request and found evidence of potential breaches of prosecutorial ethics by a former assistant prosecutor on the case.
You have jailhouse informants being used, and that's always questionable, especially where in this case there are several of them, and they seem to conveniently be filling in little blanks that the prosecution couldn't fill in other ways. You had expert testimony in this case that we, in the Michigan Innocence Clinic started to learn was entirely junk science. We've had several other arson prosecutions that were overturned because they were achieved on this sort of junk science.
The Oakland County Sheriff's Office says Deering's conviction was affirmed on appeal, and the court rejected the defense argument that junk science was key to the prosecution. Even so, the office opened an investigation to re-examine its role in the case. McDonald wants to audit all files in her office related to the 3 jailhouse informants in Deering's case. She's also asking for a probe into the actions of the former assistant prosecutor over it. Do you think that ultimately the system got the right guy?
I really don't know. I can't say that.
Dorothea Pullen lives next door to the house that caught fire and knew the family well.
Well, I knew that 5 beautiful kids were lost. What can I say? I'm sorry if this young man has been in prison for all that time and he was incorrectly in prison. So hopefully they'll find out who the person is that actually did it if he was not the one.
My hope would be that, this case would proceed the way a lot of the Wayne County Conviction Integrity Unit cases have proceeded, where once, the new prosecutor is confronted with evidence that this was an unfair trial and that there's no real evidence against Mr. Deering, not only should the conviction be thrown out, charges should be dismissed because he simply didn't commit this crime.
The assistant prosecuting attorney who was over this case is now working for Attorney General Dana Nessel. Her office was made aware of the new developments in the house fire case and released a statement saying, in part, Assistant Attorney General Greg Townsend was reassigned from his docket while the Department of Attorney General performs a comprehensive audit of his work. In Royal Oak Township, I'm Randy Wembley, and this is The Edge.